to at least get videos of it for their stories. So on Thursday, that is the mandatory training session for the two nations, Ghana and Madagascar. So for that one, the opening 15 minutes will be open to the public and then the media. But after 15 minutes, everyone walks out and then
so they'll stop playing?
No, they would continue. They will continue, but the security and then the stewards at the stadium will make sure that everyone who is present is moved out of their facility so that the team can have their peace to train.
What is the reason there, or why would this technical decision be taken that all training sessions should be held behind closed doors?
Number one, I'm sure they want to keep off the pressure of the boys. Number two, they want to prevent their opponent scouts from having an idea of how the team would want to play. You know, this is not like a club side where you have ample time to prepare every single blessed day, week in, week out. This is a national team where you have few days to assemble your team, try to work out how you want them to play. So you don't want the opponents to get to know that, no, this is how
is this regular practice?
That has been the regular practice with the Black Stars in a while now. For some of us, it's a bit weird that after all the closed door, behind closed door training sessions, they come to the pitch and we don't see what actually they did at training. So we ask ourselves,
has it paid off?
No, it hasn't paid off.
If they open training for the general public to come and watch, what could possibly go wrong? When you say to prevent pressure, what do you mean? Yeah,
you know already the team hasn't been performing well. So, you know, football fans, arguably most Ghanaians are angry. You never know what to expect. But I think it is time that they allow the boys to feel the fury or get to know the anger, the rage of Ghanaians, that they are not performing well.
You think they don't know?
They may know, but I'm not sure. Being protected from it is one thing, getting to know on social media, and one thing, feeling it in your ears. The insults will come. I remember last weekend, just this weekend, Kieran Trippier was being, you know, insulted by the Newcastle fans. After the game, you'd expect that for a normal or a regular footballer, he would just walk away, especially when he's played in a very hostile environment in Madrid, Atletico Madrid. He was angry and he had to get to the fans and explain to them that we have players who are injured. So you need to take your time for us to get to settle in our groove with the players who have joined. So we need some time to bond well. So at least when you allow the players to feel this, they'll get to know that, come on, this is the feeling out there. So we need to give, if we are given 60%, we need to move to 80% or probably 100% of what we need to do.
So the closed-door rehearsal training is not a good idea?
It may be a good idea, tactically and technically. But the point is, if you are not seeing any patterns of progress, then what do you close the door for? It's better you let us know.
We'll find out after the Madagascar game.
Yeah. Wait to see on Friday.
Wait to see. Is there any other news coming from the Black Stars?
Yes, we're expecting them to train today at the Accra Sports Stadium. But unfortunately, the technical team have decided that no, they are moving to Kumasi this morning. So as I'm sure
they are leaving Alisa Hotel to Kumasi.
Yeah, they are leaving to the airport and then they are going to Kumasi straight away. They don't want to waste any time here in Accra, so they are moving to Kumasi this morning. I'm sure they are almost landing. Back. Yes, after the game they will get back. No, they are going to base in Kumasi.
They'll stay there.
Yes,
okay.
They are going to base in Kumasi. So they would have their first training session this afternoon at the Barbara Sports Stadium, and they'll continue tomorrow till Friday when we will play the game. And according to the FA, it is a decision of Chris Hutton and his other technical team members to move the team so that they don't waste time in preparing for it. But there have been some changes to the squad. 2 players are not available. Kamaldeen Sulemana, he recently recovered from injury and started playing a few minutes, 66 minutes for his club side, Southampton, over the weekend. He's not fully available for the Black Stars, so he is going to be replaced by Abdul Fattah Isahaku, who plays his club football for Leicester. They play in the same league, so it is a like-for-like, replacement. And also in defense, Rayo Vallecano's Khalid Abdul Mumin is also unavailable. He played last weekend against Girona for his club, but according to the club, he is not moving out. It looks like he's picked up a knock and they don't want to aggravate it. So he's also out. And Mediames Nuruddin Abdullahi has been called to replace him in the team. So these are the 2 changes that have come for the Black Stars. And it's just like-for-like replacements. And I'm not sure it's going to really worry Chris Hutton. Maybe Kamaldeen, but there is Fattah Isahaku, who's been in some good form. So we expect him to also get in there. Yeah, almost all the players have arrived, and it looks like they have the full complement of the squad, and then they are moving to Kumasi. So I think it's good news so far, so good. We just hope that we don't recover or record any injuries in there. Yes, all the players are in. I think we saw the pictures of Denis Odoy, your friend, who is coming back, the professor. We have
Jojo. The brothers.
Yes, they are you brothers. Yeah. Jojo Wallacott, Joseph Painsel, Baba Idrisu, Fatah Hamidu of Mediema, Jonathan Sowa, so many other players. They are in there, so you can.
Why
see
do they stay at Alisa Hotel though? Isn't it too public?
That you need.
Aren't they supposed to be at a place where access to the public or public access to them is limited, so they are not distracted? Because you see them arriving at Alisa Hotel.
You need the best of facilities. You need the best of facilities for your players. Yeah. And if you fail to put up, do I say a soccer center where you can house your players in a 5-star hotel, there's no point. Then you'd have to resort to, some of the best facilities available.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I think the owner of Alisa, Banfo Second, was also a management member of the Black Stars. So at least they limit the kind of access to the team. Okay. And all they do is they move out for training, they get in there, they have their lunch, breakfast, move around, they work with the help of security. So at least it's okay. But until the nation and then the GFA decide to put up a facility that is going to house the players, it happens in all the other countries, most of the other countries, like France, like Spain, like England, even in Africa, you have Senegal. They have a place, Morocco, 5-star hotel where they house all the players and the national team. So when they are out or there is no assignment, you can rent it out to the public to use the facility, and then you recoup. I remember after one of the World Cups, I don't know whether 2014 or 2010, we expected to use part of the money to develop or build a soccer center and develop the facility to a 5-star hotel. But till now, we haven't realized that. So we'd have to resort to some of these things. This was when? I think in 2014, I don't really... 2018, we missed the World Cup. But in 2014, 2010, I think one of them, money was budgeted that after the World Cup, funds that we got from the World Cup will be used to develop the facility. But till now, we don't have it. So we'd have to use this. And then when we go to Kumasi, I don't know which facility they are going to base in. But hopefully, after midday, we'll get to know where they are based. And then we'll get more reports. We'll wait to see.